here at the 2016 NAB with our friends here at the Tentacle Sync booth. This is Ulrich, and Ulrich is going to give us a little demo here of their new product, Tentacle Sync, which is useful for cases where you don't have timecode built into your camera, and you're recording your audio separate. With something we've talked about a lot on my channel is if you want to up your audio game, you really probably need to record separate from your camera. And but then you have the problem of sync. So you guys have simplified that. Let's take a look.
Yeah, we have the solution for that. Tentacle Sync is basically a solution for syncing audio and video material with timecode, and it consists out of a hardware. This is the hardware we are selling. It's a timecode generator. It's a really small and lightweight, tiny thing, and a timecode generator is something like a super precise clock. Yeah. And it does 70 timecode, so the timecode comes out as an audio signal, and you can record this timecode on any kind of camera. For instance, like A7S, or here we have the Blackmagic Pocket. You can also record it on a 5D, and even on a GoPro, and even, for instance, on an iPhone. Yeah. And here we have something like we have an audio recorder. This one is a more professional one. It has a dedicated timecode input, so you can also use this with that one. But you also can use it with a Zoom H4n or something like that. You can also record it as an audio track.
Okay. In those cases, it's just recording to an audio track, and then when you get it into sync on your computer, then it recognizes that audio as timecode.
Yeah. Okay. Let us show me. So here we have our sync software. And before the exhibition starts, we have been to the Grand Canyon, so we have recorded with all that equipment some nice little clips. And you see here, these are the clips. These are the clips from the Blackmagic. Here is a GoPro, iPhone, A7S. And what I do is just to drag in this complete folder. The software analyzes the timecode. Here you can see that it's recognized the audio timecode already, and when you hit the sync map button, then you can see here all the material of the different cameras perfectly aligns in the timeline. You can see here, and you can play back, and you can switch between the angles. And oh, that's me. Surprisingly, yeah. Okay, what you can, yeah.
So that is awesome. So it does that. It did it very, very quickly. First of all, yes. Put it all together. Then how do I get it over into my editor?
Yes, we have 3 options for exporting your material. One option is XML export. It can generate an XML for Premiere Pro and Final Cut, and the other one is AAF, which is for avid users. And you also can export media. This is quite handy when you're not working with multicam. If you work just with a single camera and external audio, then you can just replace the bad audio of the camera with the good audio from the audio recorder. Yeah.
Great. Now, perfect for Mac users. What do we have on the Windows side?
Yeah, that's a good question. The thing is, this software was initially written for Mac OS X, but we have now a little tool for Windows. It cannot sync, but it can read out the audio timecode and write it back as a file timecode into the file, and it can also transcode it to DNX HD or something like that, so that you can use those files in your editing system and sync them up there. Yeah.
Great. So that is really awesome. So a couple of things then. You have a kit. That's fixed. So you have a kit of 2 of these to start. Yes. What's the pricing on that?
The pricing for the kit for 2 of them is $500, and it's included. The software is included, and also the PC software, if you use them, is also included.
Very good. And could you do a quick demo here of how we sync those up? How would we sync 2 of these devices?
So when you start in the morning, or I don't know, when you start shooting, then you switch on the first device and press on the button a bit longer so that it's getting green. what happens here is that the time from the internal real-time clock will be transferred to the timecode generator. So it's now acting as a master. So when it's blinking green, it means it's outputting timecode. And this second one, you switch on in slave mode, then it's blinking red, which means that it wants to have timecode. And now you see the timecode is transferred from the one to the other one. Now they are synced up perfectly, and now they are ready to use.
Fantastic. And how do we do, so these are, you also have rechargeable batteries that are built in.
Yeah.
How long do you get on a battery?
The battery running time, you meaning? Yeah, the battery running time is up to 40 hours. And the time to charge full is just 1 hour. Yeah.
Very good. Ulrich, thank you so much.
Thank you.